Hello, happy Monday. Good afternoon, everyone on the East Coast. Good morning, everybody on the West Coast. And hello to everybody in between. Welcome to Marketplace Mondays. Come on in, come on in. We are so excited about today's episode of Marketplace Mondays with Sisters in Business Expo. Please go ahead and click share. Let us know who you are, where you are, if you're in the comments. We want to celebrate you for joining us today. So please feel free to let us know who you are in the comments. If you have a business, tell us what you do. We love to network while this is happening. But most importantly, click share, let folks know that Sisters in Business is live. And we are excited. We have such a great lineup of sisters today for Marketplace Mondays, and so you do not want to miss it. So go ahead and hang out with us today if you can. For those who do not know me, my name is Aisha Taylor Issa. I'm the founder and CEO of the Sisters in Business Expo. We are the country's only multi-city small business expo and community created typically to celebrate and educate entrepreneurial women of color. And we are so excited about today's episode of Marketplace Mondays. Marketplace Mondays is our weekly show where we go live to introduce to you 2 to 3 amazing sisters in business who have a product or service that you need to know about, that you will want to know about, and most importantly, that we hope you will support. That is why we do this, so that you can support these sisters and continue to encourage them in the amazing work that they are doing. I am doing my post right now just to let folks know we are live, so please go ahead and do the same. Go ahead and click share so that your followers and your friends can join in and tune in with us today for Marketplace Mondays, because it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to get started in just a minute. But again, welcome to Marketplace Mondays. Aisha here, founder and CEO of the Sisters in Business Expo. And we are the country's only multi-city small business expo and community created to celebrate and educate entrepreneur women of color. And in case you missed it, last week on Friday, we announced the launch of our newest endeavor, our newest initiative, which is called the Sister Shop, Brands by Entrepreneur Women of Color. We will have our very own retail location at the Mills at Jersey Gardens in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And this retail location is so bomb because it is only going to feature products from brands owned by women of color. And we are so excited about that, about providing a space and an opportunity where women of color can have their products sold and be featured. And then also, in addition to that, on weekends, we will host weekly weekend vendor expos. Everybody knows us for expos. Expos is what we do best. And we're really excited to bring our expos to this space. And so if you are interested in participating in any way, we encourage you to check out the website. I will put it across the bottom in just a second, but it's simply thesistershop.com. And so we encourage you to check it out if you are interested in participating, whether you want to be a vendor or whether you want to have your products featured. We would love to have you, okay? And then also I want to let you know about some other things that we have coming up. We just wrapped up our Black History Month series of courses for our Sisters in Business University. We had some amazing courses. And so if you missed them, you can check out our website and how you can get access to the replays. But we have another series that is scheduled for the month of March for Women's History Month. And so I want to be sure that you know about the courses that we have coming up. Let me just pull it up for you so that I can tell you exactly what it is. So this week on March 4th, which is Thursday at 7 p.m., we will host a course entitled Grow Your Brand with Virtual Events. And that course is going to be taught by Cheyenne Lespinas, who is an experienced event professional. And we're looking at how you can have virtual events as a way to grow your brand and generate revenue. And so that is going to be on this Thursday. And then next Thursday, we have a course entitled Turn Conversations into Cash. And that course is going to tell you how you can use your story and your voice as a professional speaker and to generate revenue telling your story. And we're so excited about that course. We have an amazing facilitator, Quinn Conyers. If you have never encountered her, you definitely want to be a part of that course. And then on March 18th, which is the third Thursday, we will host How to Audit Proof Your Business Tax Return. So you may or may not have heard that because of all of the PPP loans and funds that have been given as a result of COVID, the IRS is going to be auditing a significantly larger number of small business returns. And so whether you receive the funds or not. And so we want to be sure to be prepared in the event that we make the list. And so we encourage you to sign up for that course as well. So we have a lot of great opportunities coming up. We're excited. Oh, hey, Ted is on. Great. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and bring up our first sister. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. These businesses today are like thebomb.com. I was getting so excited just looking at their descriptions and what they do and what they offer. So let me just get to my agenda. All right. So first up, we have Tanya Stevenson of Stretch ATL. Let me go ahead and add sis here. Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Well, thank you. Thank
Come
you for
on with the setup, with the live demonstration.
yes.
We love it. Well, welcome to Marketplace Mondays. We are so excited to have you. Please introduce yourself to everyone. Tell them who you are and what you do.
Okay. My name is Tanya Stevenson, and I'm located here in Atlanta, Georgia. The name of my business is Stretch ATL. By trade, I'm a chiropractor turned stretch therapist. What I do is I offer manual stretching. We offer Pilates, massage therapy, and in essence, our studio is really a recovery session. It's recovery for everybody. I work with people from little kids that play baseball, basketball, all types of different sports, all the way up to some of your maybe familiar people like Cam Newton and some other local people. So I don't necessarily gear towards just sports people. I gear towards the everyday person. Right now, I'm flooded with people who are now working from home and
Mhm.
sitting at their desk 8 and 10 hours a day. So guess what? Hips are a big thing right now. Tight hips are such a thing. I have helped people change their whole setup at home because what they were used to is being at the office in their desk with their computer on their desk. Now they've gone to their dining room table and their dining room chair, which is not suited for long-term sitting. So now
Mhm.
everyone has low back pain, everybody's having leg pain, shooting pains going down the leg, sciatica, things like that.
Mhm.
It is so big right now, and it's all due to the change that we all have encountered over the last year. So
Yeah.
again, I work with athletes, but I also work more with the everyday person. So knowing that the hips is just a big thing right now, like I said,
Mhm.
because of long time sitting, standing, driving, whatever your everyday lifestyle consists of, there is some wear and some tear and some neglect in the body. And we are here at this studio are here to help people just become a little bit more functional. We go from being somewhat mobile to somewhere in the where we are a little bit more sedentary in lifestyle. I mean,
Mhm.
I watch more movies now than I ever have just because my
Mhm.
life has shifted so even couch potatoes and things like that, people in those kind of settings are really getting hit hard in the hips and the low back, shoulders, carrying the stress in the shoulders, as everyone says. So
Mhm.
this studio that we have, we offer so much to give so much relief, and you'll be surprised how much relief stretching really does offer. I've seen people go from hardly being able to kind of stand up from their coming out of their car to a standing position without a lot
Mhm.
of oohs and ahs to completely jumping in and out of their car completely pain free. So stretching is super important. It's a
Mhm.
big time overlooked activity, but we at the studio have brought it back and have helped people become a lot more mobile, gearing and just staying away from things like surgeries, hip replacements, just becoming a lot more functional on their own without the assistance of going under the knife. So there is
Wow.
so many things that we offer from PT, physical therapy, for post-surgery. If you have to have surgery, we help you try to gain back as much as you possibly can after your surgery. So I'll demonstrate today a little bit about how we do that and a lot of the ways that we move the body around to give you a better idea of how the stretch session actually goes. We spend a lot of time in the hips because, like I said, the hips is where the impact is these days with a lot of the transition happening due to the pandemic. So what I'm doing here on my model here, Micaiah, is I'm working on her hips. So I'm going to bring her knee to her chest. I'm going to open up her knees by bringing that knee out, pressing out, opening up the hips. I'm taking her leg up to the air. So now I'm giving her hamstring stretch here in the back of the leg, the same pathway that the sciatic nerve goes. So when you have sciatic pain, this is the travel right down the back of the leg, generally into the back of the knee. I'm opening up hips more here. I'm giving her some low back stretch here. So I talked a lot about hips, but shoulders is a huge portion of where stress and pain and discomfort resides as well. So I spend a lot of time in the neck and shoulder, just kind of pulling, giving motion here, left and right, bringing the ear to the shoulder, really giving a lot of relief in this area, turning areas in different directions that you normally don't do on your own. You have shoulder work done here. And most importantly, the back. Turn over on your stomach frame. I do a lot of work with making sure that low back, mid back, and upper back is a lot more mobile, a lot more pain-free. All right, so now I'm going to give her a little bit more shoulder and pain and neck relief. So we're opening up the chest here. You okay, Micaiah?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so we offer a full body manual stretching. We do massage, so we offer massage therapy. We also offer reformer Pilates, where it's done on a machine. With Pilates, we do a lot of stretching. On Pilates, we build the core, which is super important, that the core is strong. It creates balance, and it helps you move around functionally throughout your everyday routine. So we are here to just help people just get their flex back. That's exactly what we're doing, and eliminate pain.
Love it, love it. This was such an amazing demonstration. And I'm really appreciative for all the information you shared about how important it is that we seek out this type of service, because so many of us just automatically, find ourselves getting surgery and things like that, and you explain to us that we could definitely possibly avoid going under the knife if we take care of ourselves in this way. I know I definitely am a top candidate for this because I sit all day long. Yeah, and I know those hip pains and those knee cracks and all that stuff. How did you make the transition from being a chiropractor and moving into this more specific type of business?
Okay, yeah. So I functioned as the normal arena of chiropractic. I worked in the office for 15 years. I discovered that when I adjust my clients or my patients and they go a while about their day, they'll come back in a couple of days explaining to me the same exact reason that they came in initially. So when I start to stretch them, they held their adjustment longer, and I didn't see them as often, which was really good because now that means that the muscle is no longer pulling the bone out of place anymore because now the muscle is stretched. So that I learned a lot being in that arena on a regular basis. But when I discovered stretching before adjusting made all the difference in the world.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you so much. Please tell everyone how they can find you, where you're located, how they can follow and take advantage of your services.
Okay, Stretch ATL. We are at www.stretchatl.com. We have a Stretch ATL app that's located in your app store. It will show you all of the activities and all of the service that we offer. We are on Instagram at stretch_ATL. And that also, the Instagram will show you a little bit more of the stretching, a little bit more, all the services in demonstration form there. So you'll see a lot of Pilates, you'll see a lot of the massage therapy and just different kinds of core work that we do here too. So yes, Stretch ATL _ATL. We're at 2033 Metropolitan Parkway in Atlanta.
All right. Well, we have a huge Atlanta audience. A lot of our sisters are from Atlanta. We come there for the Expo every year. And so we definitely will make sure that they know about Stretch ATL. And we just wish you continued success. Thank you so much. This was so amazing and a much needed service. Thank you so much for being with us today. All righty. That was so much fun, y'all. Make sure that you follow and support Tanya of Stretch ATL, Stretch_ATL on Instagram. And if you're in the Atlanta area, connect with her for her stretching services because they can really be helpful. So we're going to keep it moving right now with our next sister who is up, and I am so excited for you guys to meet this one. Next up, we have Ashley with 1614 Made. I'm going to add her right now. Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good, good. Well, thank you for being with us. Welcome to Marketplace Mondays. And please tell everyone who you are and what you do.
Yes, so I am Ashley Harvell, and I am the owner of 1614 Made. And I always get the question, what is 1614 Made? Where did that name come from? And 1614 Made goes for the scripture, 1 Corinthians 16:14, do everything in love. And I make handmade products, handmade crochet items, custom products, and all of our products are made in love. So it's a little twist on Love Made is all of our products. So 1614 Made. We've been in business I've been crocheting since I was a kid. So I've been crocheting for a very long time, but have started really to advertise and put myself out there more probably for the past 3 years. So as you can see, I do have one of my pieces behind me and some other little crochet things all around me all the time. So that is who 1614 Made. Thank you.
Love it. Love it. Your pieces are absolutely beautiful. I can't wait till we get to see them in just a few minutes. But please, I know you said you've been doing it since you were a kid. How did you get introduced to it? Was it a family member or how did you get introduced to it? And then what do you think kept you going with it all this time?
Yes, so my mom's best friend crochets, and she is a crocheter who she crochets and like she's talking and she's not even looking at her work and she's going. And I was so amazed at that when I was a kid, like 9 or 10 years old. I'm like, how does she do that? And I was like, Mom, can she teach me? And so she taught me. I got my hook and my yarn, and from there it has just taken off for me. I keep going because for me it's always been a sense of that calmness. I think I'm a fiber. People have their certain ways of relieving stress and the things that they like to do. I like to touch different material, and so that yarn and me being able to create something has truly been that sense of calmness for me all the time. So I love to create, and this has always been my way of expressing myself.
Love it, love it. So you have a very unique sort of theme, I would say, for your work. What was the inspiration behind that, and how do you decide, what type of art to include?
Yes, so for my work, my very first piece that I did as I made one was of a woman. I don't actually have that piece with me now, but as a woman with her natural hair. And I loved it. I wanted to inspire women, inspire young girls to be able to embrace themselves, be who you are, love who you are, and be able to show that. And I always like to be able to give something when someone sees it or they actually get it, they know that, okay, someone truly loves me and I can feel the love that they have for me in this gift. And so that's always been the inspiration. Each one of the women that I have, they're named after someone significant in my life. So the very first pattern I created, her name is May, after my mom. And I say, she has that vibrant personality that's very catching. And I see that in that name too. So each one is named after one of my aunts, and I have one named after my nephew and one named after my father as well. So each pattern has its own significance in that too.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Well, let's see it. We are excited. Please show us some of your pieces and tell folks about them.
Yeah, so I'm going to start off with the one that's behind me. I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit so you guys can see it completely. So the one behind me her name is Mary, named after one of my aunts as well. So this is Mary. These are 100% polyester. They're machine washable, machine dryable. And whenever someone touches them, I know you guys can't tell as much through the camera, right? But whenever someone touches them, they're like, oh my gosh, they're so soft. So they are extremely soft as well. I have it hanging up because I like to use them as artwork within my home. But you can they're also blankets. I call them lapgins. So they're lapgin size, something you can just throw over yourself. Another one that I have that I'll show you guys as well is this one is called Bo. And it is named after my father. And this one is called Bo. And I made this as an inspiration for young boys. I have a lot of women patterns and boy patterns, but not as many boys patterns, I'm sorry. So this one is named Bo, and it's really symbolizing a young boy as a king or a prince. And so this has always been great to give to a young boy as a gift as well, because I want them to see how great they are as well. So this is one of those patterns for them. I also do somewhat smaller type of items too, that I know some of them, I have these blankets that I do, but I also do kind of little dolls as well. So this is one of the dolls that I've done. It's very nice and squishy too as well. This is just one side of her hair that can be longer and shorter and things like that. So that's always great. So I thought this was very cute as for a young girl, for a doll. But we also have stuffed animals too. So here's a stuffed bear. Very nice, very cozy. I make them with eyes that are the play eyes, the safety eyes, but I also make them where this won't be made where it doesn't have the safety eyes for safety reasons for kids. So I make them both. That's why this one doesn't have the eyes on it yet. But these are these like this too. So we have some of these like this too. And we've created some lovely blankets. So the lovely blanket to have as for the little kids to kind of grab and play and things like that too. And as I mentioned, these are all machine washable. I like to have things that you can throw in the washing machine. So these are being able to throw in the washing machine. I put them like the smaller ones I put in a delicate bag and throw them in. The bigger ones, I just run them on gentle cycle to have them in there as well. But these are these gifts that people get that they are truly made from the heart. I hand make all of them. For fellow crocheters, I have these blankets as kits. So I've been developing kits for all of them so that they're kind of pre-made so that you can just get them, follow the pattern, and it makes it very easy for you guys. But the patterns are all available. And then I hand make them and make various different custom work too. So if you ever follow me on Instagram at 1614 Made or on Facebook at 1614 Made as well. Yes, these are all C2C blankets. So for those who aren't familiar with that term, I make these from a corner to corner type of blanket. And they make up very quickly. So for the fellow crocheters, these are projects that you can get done in a reasonable time. I am a crocheter who doesn't like to crochet the same project for a month or two. So I make my projects so that they are able to be done in a reasonable amount of time so that you can enjoy it. I like to be able to see the end of my work too. So these are just a few of those projects there. Thank you so much. They are some of those things that really hold dear to my heart.
They are absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. I love those little, you said they're like love toys. Or what did you say it was called? The little, yeah. What did you say it's called?
A lovely.
Lovely. Yes, I love those. I'm gonna have to get
Yeah.
you a lovely.
Yeah, they're very nice. And like I said, when people feel these, like they take them and they come and look and they're like, I didn't think it was gonna be that soft. You know, so soft. Of course, they can come in different colors. This just happens to be gray, but like for this, I have this one just sitting here too. So this one comes in different colors that they have. But yeah, they're very soft. And you know, I like to say that these are the types of gifts that you can pass on from like you have it for your child, and then when their child gets to be born, they can also have this gift for their child. That's the gift having these types of blankets and different handmade products is they're meant to last a lifetime. They're meant to be able to give to someone. And it's funny because I see people all the time that have like a crochet blanket that their grandmother made or that they got when they were a kid. And that's how I see these works, is that you'll be able to have this forever, you know, and that's what's special.
Absolutely. Well, tell everyone how they can find you, shop with you, follow you, all of that.
Of course. So I am on Instagram and Facebook at 1614 Made. You can visit my website, 1614made.com. I do custom work. So I've done a lot of things with like HBCUs to kind of give people a different feel that way. I'm a Tuskegee grad, so I have a Tuskegee blanket that I've made as well. So there are tons of ways that you can reach me. If you don't see something on the website, but you have something in mind, feel free to reach out to me. I'm very open and very responsive to see what I can make for you, design for you that's special for you as well. Uh-oh, I think we're frozen. Looks like she may have gotten frozen, but I do appreciate, like, hopefully guys, you like everything that you've seen. I believe she is frozen because it came back just to me. And so I guess also while we're waiting for her to become unfrozen, I do have one piece that I didn't show you guys that maybe I can show you guys while we wait, and I'll be right back to show you. We did a lot of while we're waiting for her to come back. Here is yet another one here as well. Another piece. Thank you. Here's another piece that is the original. This is not what the original looked like, but it's an adaptation of the original pattern that I first made, called May as well. So I do have more work. I have this one that's behind me. I have another one that she looks more like she has lock hair. So I did one that has a big afro, one that has more like a lock hair look, one like this one here. The little girls have two designs for little girls. So one with like a bow in her hair and one with like two bows. I do not have the pattern for the lovely up yet, but if you give me a couple of weeks, I'll be having that pattern as well for the lovely. These are actually very simple too, so you'll like that as well. As I said, I love to crochet, but I am not a crochet artist that likes to be crocheting the same product for like months. So these make up very quickly as well. And they make like perfect gifts for baby showers, newborns, toddlers, things like that, because they can just grab and go and it's very cuddly for them. So I can get you that pattern. Just be sure if you see me on Instagram, just send me a message. If I haven't put it up there in a couple of weeks, just send me a message or just remind me. But I'll have that as well so that I know it's you. But yeah, so here's that. And there's different patterns. I'm working on another pattern too. So she'll be a woman with kind of like an updo, kind of like how mine is. So they are I try to keep those very good. Yes. So I wanted to make sure that they'll be washable too. So that's always a plus to make sure they're washable. Back. So we lost it for a little bit, but
you sure did. But I'm glad to see you guys are still moving. Shout out to my team for keeping things going. I love you guys. Yeah, I guess had to move to another location. I've never had that issue, but I'm so glad that you all are still going. So thank you.
Yeah. I'll keep them going while you were away.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, my sister's always got my back. So I think when I froze, I was asking you to just let everybody know how they can follow you, where they can shop with you, and all that stuff.
Yep. So once again, Instagram 1614made, Facebook 1614made, and my website is 1614made.com. I'm always accessible. You can email me, DM me, and I'll be happy to help you with anything that you like.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us, Ashley. We are so excited to now know about 1614 Made. We encourage everyone to follow, support, and shop. These are amazing gifts and amazing purchases that last a lifetime, like she said. And so we encourage you to stay connected, and we wish you all the best. And we look forward to following your journey. And when we come to Houston, we hope to see you.
Oh, yes, of course.
All righty. Have a great day. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for your patience. Did have a little technical difficulties, moved locations. So it's all good. We're going to keep it moving now. And next, we're going to bring up Nia Gray. Nia, hi. I can't hear you. You're on mute, Nia.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So cute.
Good. Welcome to Marketplace Mondays. We are so excited to have you with us. Please tell everyone who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so hi everyone. My name is Nia. I'm the owner of Faye's Shop. I have a little sweatshirt on right here. I'm 22 years old. I recently graduated from American University in Washington, D.C. this past May. I have a degree in film and media arts, and I minored in entrepreneurship. I started Faye's Shop actually when I was in college. I started it as a magazine. It was first called Phase Magazine, and I was a sophomore. And really, I just had like a lot of footage from just all these concerts that I went to, and really just wanted to have like a main platform to put them on, but then also to highlight rising artists in music and art. I'm from New York City. I'm from Brooklyn, so I've always been inspired by creative people, especially my creative friends. And I always felt as though we just needed a platform to truly show our work, especially as people Black people. So I had the magazine. I had a team of about 10 women with me. Like I said, we were print and online magazines. So we had interviews, photo shoots, spreads, things like that. But after I graduated college, I was just like, everyone was in the mood of the pandemic and everything changing. And I just really felt like it was time for a pivot. And so I rebranded it as Faye's Shop. And so now Faye's Shop is an online inspirational art shop selling posters and stickers with positive affirmations. And we aim to inspire people to be their best selves through just uplifting them and motivating them. And so as you can see right here, I have basically posters that I designed along with some other artists. And we just come up with these creative and positive affirmations and just try to have it in a really bold and beautiful way. And I mainly started this because I just felt as though I really want people to tap into who they are. So I feel like I'm talking a lot, so let me just show some of the posters while I talk a little bit. That's okay. So this is one of the posters. I have it in this sleeve that it comes shipped in. This one says, "Believe in your divine path, purpose, power." I also have this one that says, "Let love and compassion transform the way you feel about yourself and others." So essentially, I really just want people to feel motivated and inspired. I feel as though, as myself, as a Black woman just living in America, I don't feel as though I'm uplifted. And if I look at society, I don't feel as though women that look like me are celebrated and highlighted. And I just felt as though I kind of want people to know that everything that you need is like truly within you, and find some way to validate themselves, and find some way to feel inspired. And so basically just I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. No, you're doing great. Stop. First of all, you're doing amazing. You are amazing. I'm so proud of you. You said you're only 22 years old and you've already accomplished so much. So congratulations and kudos to you. We love the brand. That's why you're here. And you're doing a great job. And you're from Brooklyn. Okay. Shout out to Brooklyn. Where are you from? What part?
Crown Heights.
Okay. I'm from Flatbush, right down the street. Yes. So, one Brooklyn girl to another, you're doing a great job. So show us some more. Show us some more of your products.
Yeah, so we recently launched a Black History Month collection.
Okay.
And I call myself a jack of all trades because I've done a lot of photography, film, graphic design just within my life so far. But when it came to my business, I was like, Nia, you got to stop trying to do everything yourself and, look out for help where you need it. And so that's what I was trying to do with designers. But this time around, I was like, I'll just design it myself. And so we have this Angela Davis poster that, you can see my screen, but sorry, it's reflecting, it's glass, it's a frame. But if you could see it clearly, there we go. It's a digital illustration of her. And this is an 8x8 frame. This is also Malcolm X that I designed. If you can see it a little clearly. And we also
that is amazing.
Thank you. We also have a fun sticker pack. So I designed these 3 stickers. This first one says "Fight the Power." This second one says "Respect Black Women." And this third one is Black Power Fist. And this is how the stickers come in a little plastic sleeve. And we also have our original sticker, so our logo sticker, We had our logo redesigned. Oh, child, you should have seen the old logo. So glad we are leveling up. But we have it in rectangle and oval. These stickers are vinyl, so they're definitely durable. And these 8x8 posters, they are 130-pound covers. So basically, they're a little thick. They remind me of like cardboard. So you can kind of like hear, not cardboard, cardstock. And you can kind of hear the thickness a little bit. And then finally, I'll show you the larger size posters, which is one that's on my wall. So this is another poster. And this is 11 by 17 inches. And it says, to get things you've never had, you must do things you've never done. And show you this one. This is similar, like a plastic sleeve that it ships in. This one says, create a life that makes you immensely happy to wake up and be you every day. And finally, I would say that, you know, I also wanted to really just connect with my community more. So I definitely found a way to incorporate donations within our mission. I really just want to give back and connect with our community. I feel as though you have to kind of just look at your neighbors first. And, you know, especially what happened, everything in June with the protests and marches, I felt as though a lot of people were donating to these big organizations like the NAACP and BLM. And those are great, but also I feel as though the organizations right next to us need help. Our neighbors need help. And so I really want to work with local active organizations that are doing hands-on work where you can see where that money goes and see where your impact, who it affects. And so I've partnered so far with For the Girls. They are a nonprofit, I would say a Black trans-led organization from Brooklyn, New York. They used to host parties to raise money for transgender people to have their affirmative surgeries and to help with their rent and medical costs. And so we donated to them back in January. And this time around, we used our Angela Davis poster. So we do a product-based donation. Basically, this past week, if you ordered this Angela Davis poster, 50% of the proceeds went to the Black Doula Project, which is a nonprofit organization based in the DMV area that basically helps birthing mothers and Black parents with doula fees. And if you're familiar with a doula, they help people to give birth. And especially as Black women, medical racism is real. I would just say Black women are 3 times more likely to die during childbirth, which is completely insane. And so we raised $200 just through the product donations alone, through people ordering. And I feel really, really great about that. It's just like, wow. And so I worked with this other organization called the Friday Fundraising Collective. That's who helped partner me with the Black Doula Project. And in total, they raised $6,200 this week. So that was amazing. Yeah.
I'm just so impressed. I love you. This is so amazing. Your work is beautiful. I'm inspired. I'm inspired by your designs. I'm inspired by you. And I'm really excited to see where this takes you. And I'm glad that you were here today because we definitely will be continuing to connect with you and support you in any way that we can. So please tell everyone how they can find you, where they can shop with you. And also you had a special offer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, sorry. Mm-hmm. I'll say the special offer too. Mm-hmm. So you can find us at shop.phase. It's shop.phaze. It's also in my name on the screen. You can also find us on Facebook at Phase Shop. And the special discount for today, if you're tuning in, you can use the code SISTAH, SISTAH, for 25% off our original collection. So that doesn't include our Black History Month collection, but you can definitely still tap in and 25% off of our normal posters like these. And like I mentioned, our original collection and minus stickers. But other than that, I'm really, really grateful to be here. Thank you so much for giving me the platform to speak. And I definitely love everything that you're doing. Also, congratulations on opening up your new space. I'm really excited about that, especially since it's close by in Jersey. So I'll definitely be connecting with you on trying to, get in on that. But I love it. And, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Yes, I put the code there. So it's sister with no S, because when you send it to us as S, I just want to be sure. Is it sister or sisters?
It should be Sistah. Let me just double
Okay.
check really quick. Yeah, I think it
Okay.
should be.
So while you do that, so everyone, please make sure you go and support and show your love to Nia. Hold on, let me get her name and everything back up here, and then I'll have that one scroll. But yes,
The S at the end.
it is S.
I can just quickly change it to no S at the
No,
end.
you don't have to. You don't have to. There you
Okay.
go. There's the S. They can get it.
Okay, cool.
So it's Sistahs. There it is, everyone. Sistahs for 25% off. So please make sure you support this young sister in business, because that's what we do and that's who we are. And the artwork and the pieces are absolutely beautiful. I already see a few that I want. So please make sure you follow her on Instagram, shop.phase. What did you say the website was again?
Oh, the website is shopphase.com. That's important. Yeah.
Yes.
Basically our handle, but shopphase.com. You can also put in facebook.com. It'll redirect you to the same thing.
Okay, awesome. So shopphase.com to purchase your items, and you get 25% off the original collection with code Sistahs. So please support the sister. Congratulations to you. You definitely have our support, and yes, we will definitely be in touch. And thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. And I will say also tune in with us. We have like a special announcement coming this week, especially for people who live in New York City. Another way for you to get our posters. I'm gonna just say that for now. But you definitely, it's a really, really fun partnership. And yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, make sure you're following her so you can get that announcement, everyone. Thank you so much, sis, and have a great day.
You too.
All right, everyone. Well, that was so much fun. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us today. We had 3 great, really diverse, really talented sisters. We had Stretch ATL, who told us all about the importance of stretching and did a great demonstration. We had 1614 Made, Ashley from 1614, who showed us her beautiful crochet pieces. And then last but not least, the young entrepreneur, Nia Gray, who has some really beautiful, inspirational art pictures. And these make great gifts. They make just great purchases if you want to treat yourself. So please support these sisters, y'all. This is what we do. This is why we do it. And it's so important. So before we go, very few quick announcements. First of all, I want to let you all know we are so excited to announce a sponsor that will be partnering with us for Marketplace Mondays. And we'll be telling you more about them in the coming weeks. But the sponsor is Vonza.com. And Vonza is a multifaceted web platform, which is really a one-stop shop for any e-commerce business. And so if you are a small business owner and right now you might be using something for your email, something for your contacts, something for your courses, forms, they put everything in one place. This is a Black-owned business, and we, of course, want to support them. And so we will be introducing you more to them in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, you can go ahead over to Vonza.com. I'll put it here for you. And you can check out their website, join their mailing list so you can know about everything that they have coming up. They are a really, really amazing business, and they are our sponsors, one of our sponsors for Marketplace Mondays. So we welcome them, and we look forward to the continued partnership. Also, just a reminder, we have some incredible courses coming up this month for Sistahs in Business University. So please make sure you head to our website, which is sibexpo.us/SIBU. Sistahs in Business Expo.us/SIBU. And that site there will give you all the information on our upcoming courses so that you can register. We have a course every Thursday for the next 3 weeks. And so if you want to be a part, and even if available, you can register to get the replays, but you do have to register in advance. So make sure you check that out. And then, of course, we want you to know about and support the Sisters in Business merchandise line, because this is how we bring you all of this great programming and grants and events, is through the Sisters in Business Expo merchandise line. And that is, I'm wearing one of my faves. Well, they're all my faves, but one is God is faithful, because he's so faithful. And we have so many other dope designs with my sister wins. We all win, about my Black-owned business, I am the secret, and many more. So check out that particular site, sibexposhop.com. But if you text STAH to 81787, you can get 15% off your first order. So scroll across the bottom of the screen there, and you might miss it. Text SISTA to 81787, and you'll be able to get a discount on your first order. We just thank you so much for your support of that. And then last but not least, just another reminder about our incredible announcement we made on Friday. We are under full swing with preparing to open the Sister Shop brand by entrepreneur women of color at the Mills at Jersey Gardens in Elizabeth, New Jersey. This shop will solely feature brands by women of color. And so if you or someone you know is interested in having their brand featured, or interested in vending with us on the weekends, then please visit thesistashop.com so that you can submit your application. And we look forward to receiving it and then following up with you. So thank you all for joining us today for Marketplace Mondays. We wish you all an amazing day, amazing week. And remember that there's nothing that can happen to you this week, even losing your signal. There's nothing that can happen to you this week that you and God can't handle. So great day, and we'll see you next time for Marketplace Mondays. Bye.